Hi everyone. So this is late night stream. Yeah. Yesterday, Bubble launches a new responsive editor. So I thought, okay, let's talk to you guys and just explore it. So this is not like a official video or like I'm going to make a tutorial or something. It is just like chat plus we will explore the responsive editor that Bubble have launched. So, like, if you have any query related to Bubble or something, just comment it out. I will like look into it. So this is more of a like a casual conversation. So let's see what exactly Bubble launches. Hmm, yeah, let me just put it here. I don't know. What exactly? Yeah, voice is perfect. So I'm just going on bubble.io. We will create a new app. Responsive testing. Start from template empty. Lower. What kind of blow? You. Yes, this is the new responsive upgrade. So how you can upgrade? Just click on responsive. Yes, they have changed the button name also. Earlier there like something different you just click on like update responsive beta. Yes, no need to save upgrade. This is before. Okay, let me just open the tab for see your comment. Let me stop the sharing. Let me just कि कोई yes. Okay. Now I will just share this. Yeah. So this is a responsive editor. Okay. They have launched a video also. Let's just go through this.
Welcome to the Responsive Engine Beta, introducing powerful new ways to build layouts based on CSS Flexbox in Bubble. In this tutorial, we're going to walk through how the engine works and the new features at your disposal. To make a page with the new engine, we upgrade it in the Responsive tab. Currently, you must do this for every page you want to use the new Responsive engine with, including reusable elements, since they act as their own page. Once the page is upgraded, the new responsive controls become available. Here's how it works. Every container element has a container layout for organizing its child elements. Building responsively now follows the principles of the container layout you choose. The page itself is a container, so for a page to be responsive, we must select a responsive container layout. There are 4 container layouts to choose from, all of which.
So they have changed like a container layout also. They now move that box, responsive box on the layout section rather than appearance section. So they created one more section.
Which are responsive.
And also they added a 4 container layout like fixed, align to parent, row, column. I don't know what exactly.
For fixed. Child elements added to a fixed container will stay absolutely positioned within that parent container.
Yeah, that is fixed. So that is pretty common. Like same as last one, like fixed bit.
So you can still drag and drop or resize elements as you're used to. However, a fixed container layout will not respond to changes in screen or content size, since what you see is what you get. Let's change the page container layout to align to parent. Child elements added to an aligned to parent container are pinned to a nonant. A nonant is like a quadrant. Instead of being divided into 4 parts, the parent container is divided into 9 parts. A new element added to this container type.
My first scenario is like it is going to be confusing a lot. Like earlier, the bubble is pretty straightforward. Now it is going to like have a lot of confusion.
Will automatically pin to the nearest non-end. Here I've added two shapes to my page, which has a container layout of aligned to parent. Let's select shape A and pin it to the top left, and for shape B, let's pin it to the top right. When we resize the page in the responsive tab, we can see these elements they pin to their assigned non-end as the page grows and shrinks. Next, we have row. Child elements in a row container will align horizontally by default. When a new child element is added to a row, it will be added to the end of the list of elements already inside. As the parent container shrinks, elements will wrap down in order, and as it grows, elements will join the previous row. Finally, child elements placed in the column layout horizontally by default. When a new child element is added to a row, it will be to see these elements they pin to their assigned non-end as the page grows and shrinks. Next, we have row. Child elements in a row container will align horizontally by default. When a new child element is added to a row, it will be added to the end of the list of elements already inside. As the parent container shrinks, elements will wrap down in order, and as it grows, elements will join the previous row. Finally, child elements placed in the column layout will stack vertically regardless of how the page grows or shrinks. As we draw new elements into a column layout, the new element will be added to the end of the list of elements already inside. Child elements have specific layout controls available depending on the container layout of their parent container. For instance, our page container layout is set to column. If we select one of these child shape elements, we have horizontal alignment options with how we can position this element in the column. We can left, center, right align, and even stretch to fit. Depending on the container layout, different alignment options will be available. In responsive containers, we can no longer drag and drop, as the size and position of a child element are now determined by the layout and margin settings in the property end. In addition to existing width controls, elements can now have a fixed or min and max height. Both max width and max height can be infinite with respect to its parent container. Opening up the door to more control, the width and height properties of an element can be set as either pixels or now percentages relative to its parent container. Another new feature is that elements can have margins. With margins, your element will now align and snap based on the margin border instead of the element border. This is because the margin is now factored into the overall size of the element's width and height. You can even set margins conditionally, so you can increase or decrease margins at different page widths. Repeating groups have also seen an upgrade to be compatible with the new responsive engine. Rather than discrete repeating group types, fully custom behavior can be set at the cell level with new container layouts and width and height controls. As you build with the new engine, mix and match container layouts based on their specific behavior. Pay close attention to the child elements you add to a specific container layout and use their new properties to build responsively. That's it for this tutorial. For more, be sure to check out Bubble Academy.
Okay, so my first reaction is it is going to be confused, and it is like I don't know. Bubble is moving towards the typical developer route, not the non-technical route. So like Flex CX and CSS and all, these are like programmatical things. They're very easy to understand. Not an issue. I'm here for you. I will make a video separate. But my first reaction is they add a quite good, but it is more focused on developer side. And I feel their vision has changed from non-technical to technical. I don't know. But okay. So whoever like want to learn more, just I think better to learn first CSS Flexbox. So this is the basic stuff they have like mostly used in this basically. So let me just create a new page. So yeah, so now all the new design here is dependent on CSS Flexbox. So before going forward, just read about what is Flexbox and all this, so that you will not get confused related to other stuff. Just a second. Yeah. So, like before, like directly dive into the Bummel's responsive, read about the CSS flex box. What exactly it is? So it is nothing more like so for example, this is 1 2 3 4 5 8. So like normally you have to put a like earlier you have to give a direction. Okay, what happened the page sync? So the like remaining data will come in the next column. That you have to manually set. You have to set the minimum weight, max weight of the particular element, and then parent behave like that. But in the responsiveness, in the flex box, that you don't need to do. I believe so. So like you can just set up a thing directly, and then when a depend upon the page width, it will automatically responsive. Yeah, look like here they have created something. I don't think so. I don't think that's a good example. Okay. Okay. Just read about it. But the basic stuff is common. I already told you. Okay. For example, this is eight blocks there. When using a CSS flex box with a wrap property, it will auto move to the next column, depend upon the page size. I hope it is clear. So let's see different property. Just pick a group. This one, and okay, we have to first again. Yeah, we have to enable on each page. Each page. It is not something that once you click click on update responsive, it will automatically create a node. So you have to go on the each page and you have to create a yeah. This is there. For example, a layout, a column. I just asked align to parent. Okay, so parent container is yeah. Align to parent is basically just a basic stuff. Like align to parent. Who is the parent of this particular group? Is the complete page. Yeah. Let me just. So the complete page is currently right now at a fixed position. We have to just you preset not full width 965 minimum width is 960. Not 320. This property is change. Width for the UI builder. That they have like added more width for the UI builder. Just add the background color flat. Just change the background to something very sort of so that we can. So this is the group. New group property background style flat color. Make it yeah white is okay. Yeah. One more thing. You can not you can't directly just drag and drop like this. It will auto. So it depends upon the functionality you have added on the layout. I'm just checking out if there is anyone who's asking question or something. No, there's no one is out there. Okay. Okay. So they have provided align to parent. Align to parent is something align to parent. Yes, collapse when no. Yep. This is the position where you want to put it. Top left. So how like I don't know. Okay. Width make this element. So this is the minimum width. One more thing, there is a percentage come. You can put in a percentage, not 100. Just keep it 25. Okay. Since I assigned the 25 percentage, 25, I just assigned the 25 percentage minimum. Max is also 25 percentage. Too much options there. Minimum height, okay, maximum fit, okay. This is my first block. And if I just put one more group, align to parent, make it here to the right, and also it's not a fixed weight, it is percentage, it is also percentage, 25 percentage and 25 percentage, and make it width, background should be changed so that we got to know. Yeah, there is also work. I don't, I don't know why these properties fail up. Align to parent, it's left, and it will also remove the fixed weight percentage, 25 percentage, 25 percentage. Minimum width, maximum width is also just remove the style. You, I just now border layout change it to align to parent, assign center 25 percentage, make it percentage, 25 percentage. Why it is moving this? Okay, just previewing this sort of thing is appeared. You just put like a text to identify which one is which. Text one is something like, yeah, that is also allowed. Okay. And once you define the parent is aligned to parent, can't define its child. So rotation angle is come out like typically it is inside, but it is also good. And now just make it container first. Container one. With some bug at multiple text. I just copied the multiple text. Container one layout is already layout to the parent. Okay. Just make it container. Two. One more thing, just make it container 3. Tax. Yes. Now, if you just So these property is like 25% of complete. So this is 950. Minimum width is why it is responsive to like, now it is a problem when already so sorry, I just got a like a message. I'm just answering there. Yeah, 3 people are watching. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4 container. But if I like earlier when I want to like a like max height, max width, I just set up a max width. But I don't find it any option right now. Is there any option? I am missing something. Custom full width, custom 960. Minimum width, minimum height, there is only minimum max. There is no such maximum is there. Oh, and uh that was a group basically, not a like yeah, that was a group. I just forget it. Okay, I have to put a one group here. Not here. I just need to remove them. Okay, and okay, I just need to make a one group first of all. Make it full width, not a fix, align to parent. Make it full width. How can I do it? Uh, yep. Make it percentage. Yep, 100 percentage. And pixel, sorry, percentage. Fix height to content, no. Make this fix height element, no. Make it percentage. Yep, 100% top, 100% bottom. Now this is cleared out, and there's option for the margin also. So if, for example, I just make it 960, now it is a problem. Like earlier, what I used to do is like I just set the page width to 960, and then accordingly I just make a change. But you can't do. I feel you can't do right now because I know I already done that. Because when I was just creating my landing page, yeah, this one. So I just assign my way to 960, but you can't do now. This is a responsive layout. Custom you can do, but it automatically moving to complete. Nah. So I just assign the yeah. It is not working. It is stretched to complete. Then how it is stretching to complete? Like I don't want it now. Basically, I just want to like at a maximum stretch to 1200. And I just need to make a. Then what is the full width? What's the purpose of the custom? I don't know. Okay, something like row 960. Still, yeah. Then what is the benefit of using a like? I think that is option is removed from like new UI. There's a couple of other also features. Couple of other features is also there. Yeah, so leave that. So just put a like come back to our own example that we already seen. Now we will see a different example. Now we will use a row. How exactly the row is actually working. So just make it group border. Yep, make it. There is one container alignment from where I want it. Okay, this is row left. I think so. Row do. Okay, make it fix. Doesn't matter. Make it percentage. Make it 25%. If I put one more group. Yeah, since I already done that row wise, so automatically assigned to let me just border it and make it also 25%. You 25% is now what happened? Container alignment is not working exactly. Let me just see the container alignment. The control define how the child element will be aligned with respect to the parent container. Left element child element aligned to the left element of the parent. Centered child alignment left. Okay, if I just put it here. Okay, one more thing. Tax. If I put it here. Okay. So whatever the property I'm just defining out, na, it is when I defining for the row. So it is check the child content. So if I assign it to row, so it now define the child. So these container alignment is define the child basically. If it is going left, it is going right, or it is going center, or like it is going in a spaces around that we use when we use the multiple. I just show the example. Now here's spaces. Okay. These are child element will receive an even spacing between the age of the parent container. Yeah, okay. So if I do that, so all these into center sort of, we will give show you another example. This one, yeah, doesn't matter. And if I just pull up one more here, it will automatically do that row wise and to okay, one more thing, that vertical alignment, how that working? Oh, vertical alignment is complete Well, yeah, this is quite vertical alignment is the particular layout with respect to the parents. And when you talk about the container alignment, it is all of the child. So these are the pretty confusing things. Keep just keep a notes. Okay, and second is okay. Second is hey hi like whoever is watching, three people are watching it. Like just comment it out your name and something and what exactly you are trying to uh, why you came here. I'm just talking about the new bubble responsive editor. And if you have any question or something, I can check it out. Yeah. So let me just put a one more element. Yeah, input is something. So text. Put a text. One more. Okay. Okay. And now we can't do nothing. Okay. For the child vertical alignment, we have to select the child and then go about it. This is pretty confusing. But when I have to align the horizontal wise, I have to go parent wise. Sorry, when you talk about the row, like vertical thing, you have to select the child. But when you talk about the like this layout, vertical alignment, then you have to select this way. And if you just preview it, yes, this is the basic sort of the stuff. This is a quite good, like there's a lot other also. Yeah, there's a thing dot make first. Previous, what is this? Okay. If we go in, okay, these are the sort of interesting thing. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So if people who is watching it, if you have any question or something, I'm done with the responsive editor. I will go and sleep. And I don't know, you tell me if you have any question or something. Make it a two-way conversation. Don't be like a one-way conversation. I'm just talking and like, and that's why I'm getting bored. Okay, I thought okay, let's talk over the YouTube, and if someone is available, I just happy to talk about the new bubble response editor. We will learn about. So I think that's a pretty. My first reaction is there's a lot of option is there, and it will gonna confuse a lot of people, and it will that steep learning curve is like added. Okay, bye bye. Take care. If you have any questions, something, just tweet me or like comment it out here. Happy to answer your query. Bye bye. Thank